Hello, you absolutely beautiful Giga Chad style muffins. Hope you guys are having an excellent weekend so far, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing which Call of Duty Zombies map is the best for getting circumcised on.
You what?
Also known as having your penis skin removed from your body, like the mystery box flying away to a different location after you failed to get the Thunder Gun 5 times in a row, and then promptly uninstalled the game. I'm actually only going to be focusing on the Treyarch maps today because these are the only maps that can kind of fairly judge and critique on the criteria given to us today. And I might only be doing these going forward as I don't really know much about the other maps. I'm really primarily just a Treyarch Zombies fan. I don't really care much for the other modes, although Infinite Warfare Zombies was a banger. Now let us go over the tiers real quick because we need to know where we're ranking these maps on why, you know, where we want our penis skin to be removed is what on Call of Duty Zombies maps is the most important thing happening in the world right now. There's definitely nothing worse or bad going on. This is just number one. So at the bottom here, we got severed scrotum. If you get circumcised here, your dick is going to be pretty much ripped in two like a banana peel, getting ripped from the bottom down by Donkey Kong full grip girth, and your penis is practically not ever going to be found again. It's going to be located 10 million years like a dinosaur fossil, and there's going to be no skin at all, and it's just going to be one big chicken bone, and it's very sad. Next, you got the Forbidden Foreskin feed, and once again, these maps aren't exactly too good on getting circumcised. You pretty much want to avoid these maps at all times if you don't want your dick to look like grandma's weird pussy flaps. You want to make sure that you can actually find a different location to circumcise yourself, or your dick is going to be looking like Joe Biden's eyebrow wrinkles by the end of the day. And it's just not going to be a good time all around. You're pretty much going to be crying from your eyes in Uranus by the time you leave this map because it's just so abhorrently awful. Practically almost no worse map to be circumcised on. Next, you got the beautiful Boner Butchery. Now, these maps are actually decent areas to get circumcised on. They're going up the tier. Boner is going to be look like a nice freshly medium rare steak pounded by Gordon Ramsay and also marinated by him too, so it's absolutely beautiful. You can't really complain too much with these maps. And next up, you got the Circumcision Precision. These maps offer the lighting, the atmosphere, the vibes to make sure that you're going to get almost the creme de la crop of circumcisions that you need. Have your dick looking stylish, like the transformation from Jimmy McGill to Saul Goodman. You know, your dick is going to be absolutely transmogrified into this absolute being of beauty. I mean, circumcisions are fucking awful though, let's be honest. Next thing, you got Takio Tip Takedown. You know, Takio got the awesome katana-like strike precision to remove that tip of the foreskin in absolute milliseconds, making these maps the absolute tip of the iceberg, just like removing the tip of the penis today. Absolutely beautiful. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of water, grab some food. Hopefully you're not eating like a pepperoni meat stick right now. Okay, so next we got Ascension. Well, Ascension is kind of a weird Baptist rank as well, because I mean, it would be kind of funny having your penis circumcised in there. Next thing you know, it like flies off the lunar lander into somebody's mouth. That's like, let's say there's snow on the ground, they're catching snowflakes. You got a little bit of foreskin tip in your mouth because some idiot decided to cut his dick skin off on the lunar lander. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, what the hell kind of freaky guy would be to doing that in the first place? I don't really know, but essentially got the vibes. You know, getting circumcised in midair, watching a rocket take off does go pretty hard. Although, I mean, you're never gonna be to see the skin of your cock again. You might as well see the beautiful rocket test take off. So it would help you take your mind off of it for a little bit, honestly. It's going to go in Circumcision Precision. Good for you, Ascension. You have a beautiful banging map. I love Ascension so much. And I would even remove my penis skin on Ascension happily. That's how you know it's a good map right there. That's the criteria. That's how you know it's a good fucking map, everybody. Now, Alpha Omega would be really bad because, I mean, hey, the good thing about Alpha Omega is after you beat the map, a nuke goes off. So, I mean, if you're under the bunker, after your circumcision was complete, you wouldn't really have to live without your dick skin anymore, because you would be blown the fuck up like the people in Pompeii, get blasted out of reality. There would be nothing left of you. And, I mean, if they recovered your remains and the fucking clay-like sculptures of the ash, they'd probably be able to tell you don't have a foreskin, so it'd be kind of unfortunate. Severed Scrotum. Boo, chuck it in the bin, chuck Alpha Omega in the bin. Isn't even a good map to be circumcised on. It's not good for anything. The only thing Alpha Omega is a good map to is to close and stop playing. Now, actually, evil would go hard. Imagine you could say you got circumcised in the Temple of Apollo. Like, hey, listen, you look pretty cool. Did you know I was circumcised in the Temple of Apollo like that? Goes hard, and I would absolutely adore that. That would be so fucking cool, dude. I would go, oh my god. Plus, you could have Giganese with his 6 arms to help you out. He could do it in like 5 seconds. It would be absolutely beautiful. I feel like he would have some actual precision. He's going to Takio Tip Takedown, everybody. Mostly because Giganese, you could have Giganese circumcised you on top of riding a Pegasus while you're looking at Medusa's Tatas. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Is there a better map to lose your penis skin on? Probably not, but we're gonna have to see, because holy shit, that one goes absolutely goddamn hard. We're not throwing Ancient Evil in the bin. We're throwing that one at the top tier. Let's fucking go. Blood of the Dead is interesting as well. I don't really know how to rank this map because it's just kind of eh. But in terms of circumcision, I mean, getting circumcised in jail is something that was probably likely to happen anyway, because if you piss off the wrong prison inmate, next thing you're going to be sleeping, and he's going to have, like, your skin up like a Majin Buu's fucking head antenna, and he's going to cut it off like a wig, so it's going to be absolutely horrible. So whether you like it or not, I have it in Mob of the Dead anyway, or Blood of the Dead, rather, so that's very unfortunate. And I feel like, I mean, it's kind of like some crazy-ass hell setting, so like, getting circumcised in hell would be kind of fucking funny. I put it in Forbidden Foreskin Field, why not? I feel like it's not quite as bad as Alpha Omega, but I feel like it's not the best either. And Barrett is like an old town, so I don't feel like there's a lot of disinfectant around and shit, so I feel like if they really did fuck up the circumcision, your dick might get infected and rot off like a fucking moldy banana also on Joe Biden's boner, so it might also not be the biggest thing of all time either, you know? I think there are far better maps than Barrett, although Leroy might be able to down to help you circumcise you if you give him that bowl of candy fast enough. I think that's actually a hidden Easter egg in Barrett that we've all missed for a decade now, is if you give Leroy candy by the church, he circumcises you. I know, believe it or not, I'll try it right now. It's totally real, dude. I did it, and I regret it. I'll never be the same. But honestly, Buried, I don't know, like, I feel like there's better maps, but I also feel like there's shittier maps to have this procedure done on, I don't know, but at least you could be looking at the bed with the fatty witches that look like transparent bubble butt cheeks going on over time, because the witches are absolutely baddies. I put in Beautiful Boner Butcher just because Leroy and the witches could kind of help you out too with their fucking bright asses. Absolutely beautiful. I would let a buried witch sit on my face, and I would eat that transparent ghost pussy. And there's just nothing against that. There's just, you cannot convince me that that wouldn't be fun. Call of the Dead, listen, you're probably going to be freezing your ass up. You're going to be shaking and shivering because you're in the Siberian winter. You're in the goddamn Siberian winter, and it feels like the end of the Dinosaurs TV show, where a fucking nuclear winter brutally butt blasted all the fucking dinosaurs out of reality once again. You're pretty much in the Ice Age's asshole on this map. So I can't really see it being too fun. I don't think they're really going to be able to get that precision snip Mr. Krabs claw grip on your backer, because you're just going to be fucking shaking around like a Parkinson's crackle, or it's just not really going to be a good time at all. I'm going to have to put this one in bottom, actually going below Alpha Omega. You see that? That would never happen for me on a fucking tier list unless it was the most stupid list of all time. That's how you know this list is cursed, because Call of the Dead is in my top 10 and Alpha Omega might be in my bottom 5. So this shit don't make no sense, but it's just how the cookie crumbles today, guys. What the fuck? Getting circumcision in a Pentagon would get absolutely fucking hard. I don't really know if there's another way to put it around it, but just getting circumcised with JFK and all the president pictures around will be absolutely beautiful. Plus, maybe you could get the president to circumcise your penis crack for you, so that'd be absolutely beautiful. You could look like Patrick Star when Sandy Cheeks rips his head off. Absolutely beautiful. Especially if Barack Obama's there. Hey, I'd let Barack Obama circumcise me. I mean, the opportunity's still there, given the fact that I still have my foreskin, so that'd be pretty fucking awesome, honestly. I'm gonna put it right about behind Ancient Evil. Absolute banger, dude. What the fuck map? Oh, Dead of the Night. I mean, getting circumcised in a mystical manor mansion would be absolutely beautiful, honestly. You'd have a nice view. And I mean, you'd still have both your riches and perhaps even some bitches around with you too. So it wouldn't be the end of the world if you lost your foreskin. I feel like you'd have a lot of other shit in life. They'd help keep you company and keep the pain away from knowing the fact that you're never going to see the mystical skin flap again. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put Dead of the Night behind Bears. Just because, plus, I mean, the werewolf might like come bite it off, and it might not really be too good of a procedure. It kind of might just end up fucking it up, and your dick might look like a mangled corpse, and it's just not going to be fun. It might look like Freddy Fazbear is just trying to stuff somebody in the suit again. It's not going to be that good, so it's just going to go mint here. I'm sorry, Dead of the Night, but you're kind of a mid-map anyway, so this ranking is surprisingly fitting for you. Go fuck yourself. Gabriel Croft is on Darren Funk, and I feel like you've got to give it too much enjoyment from watching somebody get circumcised, and I also feel like it's just a bad map, especially if you're gonna have those machine gun guys. Fucking Team Fortress 2, heavy milking your big titties the whole time with the fucking machine guns. You're going to have to be ducking for cover and cucking your mother, and it's just gonna be an absolutely crazy time all around, and you're just gonna have to ducking for your life the whole time. It's just not gonna be a good time. It's probably going to go right in front of Call of the Dead, actually, because at least there's no giant nuke that's gonna go off to kill you. Actually, it's going to go right in front of Alpha Omega, honestly, because I feel like machine gun bullets are a little bit easier to avoid than a 500,000 mile fucking nuke. You know, it might just be a little bit easier to avoid. Freeze is pretty fun too, because you're going to be able to teleport while you're getting circumcised, you know, you can teleport back to the mainframe. Next thing you know, you might get like Super Saiyan cock Kamehameha wave beams after your circumcision. So if you can't have your foreskin, you might as well have the ability to final flash out of your pecker hole for the rest of your life. I think that is a very worthy trade, honestly. You could be like Vegeta trying to kill Perfect Cell, but it's just coming out of your cock hole instead. I would actually take that as a superpower. Is there any superhero that can like piss energy key beams out of his cock hole like a Kaioken Goku Kamehameha? If so, let me know in the comments below, because that is something I need in my life right now, because I have no idea if that's real or not. And if it is real, that just made my whole entire year already, and it just started. Let's go right above Ascension. Let's go. The Machine, absolutely beautiful. You got the black hole particle accelerator, anal redditor, absolutely crazy going on over there. Plus, that's a pretty cool setting in a lab. They probably got a lot of different tools and shit, and it is set more in the future than Doris's too. So I feel like there's a lot of tools to ensure that your circumcision goes as smoothly as my fucking dry ass forehead. So it might end up being a decent time and a half. I'll put it right in the middle of Buried and Dead of the Night also. Die Rise is, I mean, I feel like there's so much fucking trash and fog in the air, and you might just slip off and fucking die in the middle of the circumcision, especially if it like hurts a lot and you gotta run around like a cartoon character or Mario and Mario 64 to get set on fire. Goes and then he fucking runs all over the place like a crackhead, so it's absolutely beautiful. I think Die Rise has to go behind Mob of the Dead, because I just can't see. I would not want to get circumcised on Die Rise, okay? That's just ass. Now, Fire PC, on the other hand, would be pretty cool, because there's teleporters around. You could kind of, it's kind of like the same shtick as Ascension, but you're not really actually hovering on a device. You'd be fucking launching yourself out of into the fucking stratosphere, flying away like a little shit baby, flying out of Peter Griffin's asshole. It'll be absolutely beautiful. And next thing you know, I mean, if you have someone trying to do it for you or doing it yourself, you're falling at like 80 miles per hour. You're probably going to have like shaky Squidward tentacle hands, and it's just not really going to go well. And the procedure itself is going to be botched like my brain cells during development when I was in the womb, and I'm going to end up finding my dick a tomb, because it's just going to be dead as hell. It's going behind Die Rise. There's nothing really special about this map, unless the Mimic wants to use its fangs to help the procedure, but I doubt that, because he's kind of, and I mean really is a huge dick. And I just realized Moon is on here twice. I'm just saying, would you guys get circumcised on Moon or Moon? I'm just saying, those are the two very important options. 5 Pentagon, it's a little less bigger. These are the same maps, so I'm just gonna rank them right next to each other. That was beautiful. Forsaken, you got that right. This is one of the worst maps I've ever played in my goddamn life, because it's just so generic. It feels like I'm eating a fucking pizza box instead of the pizza itself when I play. Like, god damn. But the Abomination has 3 heads, so you know that might be able to like hold your legs apart, and then the middle one can like circumcise your pecker with its beautiful sharp vampire fangs for you or something. Or you might be able to use the Crystal Axe. That's like the ultimate shivel. What is that thing called? The thing that the doctors use. It's like a little blade, and they use it. I don't know, what is that thing called, dude? I can't fucking remember it right now. Shrapnel? No, that's the book. That's what hit JFK in the face. I don't know what it's called. Scalpel. It's the scalpel. There we go. Mission objective complete. Mission pass. Respect lost, because it took me so long. What the hell? I was gonna throw Forsaken behind Dead of the Night. Absolutely beautiful. Now we got Goard Cove, and you're gonna be flying by dragons. You could get circumcised while riding a dragon, watching dragons blow up buildings. Absolutely beautiful. You're gonna be fighting for your life, but it's going to be the most badass Todd Howard Skyrim ass bullshit going on in the background of all time. And if you fuck it up too bad, hey, at least you can just walk into the beautiful pit of fire, and you'll never have to worry about it ever again. It's just going to be an absolute beautiful experience, I feel like, for the whole time. Even if it does hurt a little bit and it is kind of a pain in the ass and perhaps the dick hole, you're still gonna have a memorable experience for the rest of your life, because there's goddamn dragons. It's going above 3. It's absolutely wild. And I honestly feel like 9 would be a good map too, because I mean, if you could kind of like pull it off as like a part of the gladiatorial act, blast them in the head, because they're like, oh, they probably haven't seen circumcision before, because it's set in 1800 buttfuck BC, so it's not really going to be that long. So you're gonna have, you could use it as like a diversion to have it opening on attack, and there's a lot of sharp objects around, so you really have a lot of utensils to choose from. I think 9 deserves to go pretty high. Put it right behind, or right up behind Ascension, actually, because it's not as cool as flying circumcision or teleporting circumcision, but it's alright. It's still pretty cool. Gander toe and head, at least you can, you know, you can Netflix and circumcise. That's pretty cool as well, honestly, because you're just going to be able to be Bing chilling. Oh, I gotta turn my heat off. Holy shit, it's fucking hot in here. Yeah, you can Netflix and circumcise, and I think it would absolutely be beautiful. You could sit in the beautiful movie theater. You could maybe do it in the alleyway. There's nothing too like special, unless maybe you could like use the thunder gun to rocket jump upwards and circumcise yourself when you're about to touch the moon for a beautiful epic cinematic skin removal, absolutely awesome. But in the grand scheme of things, like Richtofen's grand anus, I don't really think there's too much to say about Kano Toten. I'm just gonna put above that ride. Mauer der Toten. Now this map, I barely played this map. I heard this map is actually really good, but in terms of circumcision, I don't really know how good it is. I mean, there is the bus, there's the giant train that goes by, so I guess you could like get fucking pancaked by the whole train, and your whole body gets circumcised out of reality. But it's also Klaus, and I feel like Klaus is like a beautiful robot man, and if you really wanted to, you could like teach him how to circumcise himself, like program it into his DNA, like a Minecraft mod pack, and actually you know he's gonna be like playing the most awesome frame perfect game of Operation on your scrotum that the world has ever seen. So because of Cloud, going to go right above 9 actually, because I think that would be absolutely sick. Next we got Maw of the Dead going absolutely bonkers. It's pretty much the same as Blood of the Dead, but at least there's no giant bruises to butt fuck you afterward, which is kind of a letdown if you're into that sort of thing. I'm just gonna put it right behind normal Maw of the Dead. Which moon should I rank? I'm gonna do the moon on the left, because in words of my cousin, left is always right. Fuck the doppelganger shit moon. Getting circumcised on the moon would go crazy, because then you could like throw the little skin remnant up in the air and like watch it fly by, and I bet Richtofen would be the type of dude to like collect all the fucking skin and then put it in like a Pringles can and eat it while he watches Big Bang Theory. Richtofen is a certified freak for real, but it would be kind of funny to float around with a lot of foreskin and circumcise yourself. Although, what am I talking about? Why am I making this video? I might need help, but I'm just having a good time. But anyway, yeah, moon, it'd be pretty interesting as well. Plus you could, you know, you could blow up you could watch the earth literally fucking die and explode in on itself, like somebody used /mod in 5 million Minecraft TNT and blows the fuck up my anus after I not on the town butt chugging vodka and blasting burritos. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to put moon right above Gold Trophy, because actually I'm going to put it right behind 5, because circumcision on the moon, watching it float by, and watching your circumcision float by while the world in front of it blows up. You can say, hey, the world is gone, but my penis skin lives on. It's pretty poetic, honestly. I feel like that might be one of Vincent van Gogh's deeper messages through his art, honestly. I think that's fucking sick, dude. Nocturne Totem is just bare bones. I mean, there's probably been somebody that got circumcised by a bullet there anyway, because it is just a World War II bunker. I can't say much of anything interesting happening with her circumcision here. The only thing is you can hear the WTF song by the GOAT, the awesome guitarist, the madman, Kevin Sherwood, on the radio while he gets circumcision, so that gets points, and it probably wouldn't be as cool as Call of the Dead, so I'm going to put it right in front of Call of the Dead. Next thing you know, we got Nuketown, and kind of like the same thing as Nocturne Totem. There's not really too much to talk about here. It's just a town that got absolutely bombaclubassedly obliterated into a titty, and now it's just kind of fucking barely alive. It would be pretty awesome, though, to get circumcised here, because at least you can hear the transit busting and think about Papa Ted. And there's all the mannequins, I guess, would add some atmosphere to your fucking surgical tip journey. I'm going to put it right in top of 7 scrotum. Now, Orchards would be crazy, because you could watch the giant dummy mommy stepping on the bitch, fucking on your ass cheek, crack attack, or robots walking all like the colossal Titans from Attack on Titan, absolutely having a field day with these trenches of the Great War, blasting away their giant toe while your penis skin gets removed, and it'll be an absolute fantastic journey and then a crazy thing to witness. So I think that would be pretty fun as well. But it would also be a little cold because it is snowing like crazy in Origins. But you can also go into the robot, get circumcised in the robot, and admire the whole view of Origins. But then you're gonna get fucking kicked out like SpongeBob out of that plane when he tried to butt fuck the Tattletale Strangler, and then proceeded to get anally fisted by his dad. So that's absolutely crazy. I don't really know though. I'm kind of perplexed on where to place Origins right now, because it's kind of daunting of a task to place us in every trailers, because it is one of the GOAT maps, but this is like the goofiest trailers of all time. This might be the most cursed one I've ever done on that thing. So considering I've done jerk off maps. Right above the Reefs, because I feel like it's not as awesome as Dragons, but it is so pretty fucking cool with the robots. I would gladly get circumcised in Origins. Outbreak is just big places, dude. It's like the most mediocre, mid-boring, mind-numbing, pain-huffing bullshit. It's just gonna go right in front of Nocturne Totem, because at least it's daytime so you could see better. Revelations is mad. Imagine getting circumcised and you look up and you see the giant fucking blue Kamehameha Goku spirit bomb like he's about to kill Omega Shenron and GT. Absolute crazy, mind-blowing shit compared to the mind-numbing boringness of Outbreak. Absolutely wild. Plus, you could teleport around, you could take the launch pads to go on all the other maps. Too bad none of our maps are in S tier there, but you know, Origins is on it. You could just go to Origins, but the robots aren't there either. I think I'm just going to put it behind 9, honestly. Getting him circumcised on the tram would go absolutely crazy as well. If you could have the Marbles watch you, it would be an absolute fun time. But I also don't really know, like, it's just kind of a jazz town. I feel like getting circumcised in a upbeat, funky jazz town vibes of Shadows of Evil would be a good time as well. And I can't really say I would be complaining too much if I had to get the operation done on a map that is so good at Shadows of Evil. I think just knowing I'm on one of the best Call of Duty zombie maps of all time, in my opinion, would be great. So honestly, I think I'm gonna, and you know, the tram would be fun as well. Maybe you could have the homie going beast mode to help you out too. And you could listen to the awesome perk jiggles and snakeskin boots. Oh yeah, it's over. That'd be the greatest doctor's visit of all time. Going inside a beautiful Bonaventure, getting circumcised in a great Egyptian temple, getting circumcised in like an old ancient temple, or whatever the fuck Shangri-La takes place also again. I know damn well not on Mars, because that shit would be out of this world. But I don't really know. I don't have much to say about Shangri-La, because it's a map I don't play too much. But I feel like getting napalm zombie exploding into your dick hole right as you're about to finish would be a very unfortunate time. Plus you'd have all the monkeys scratching you, and they'd probably try to steal your penis skin like a power-up by the time it was done. You'd have to chase them around. You'd probably get pegged up the ass by those wooden things that come out of the ground like Vlad the Impaler's wet dream. So I don't think it would be the most I don't feel like it would be the most optimal map for your circumcision to be completed on. So I'm going to have to unfortunately put Shangri-La just right above Kino, because at least you're in a god fucking awesome temple with cool statues and atmosphere compared to just gray theater. Now, Shino Numa, you can use the water as disinfectant, but it is probably very filthy, dirty water, so your dick would probably just swell up like SpongeBob's the Splinter, and it wouldn't be a very good time at all. And it's just water, but you could go on the zip line or whatever. Maybe you could use the Wonder Wall to electrify yourself, and maybe if you're into nipple electricity play, that would be a fun time too, honestly, because that would be great, dude. I don't really have much to say about Shino Numa. I'm just gonna put it above Newtown. You know, Shiro No More Reborn, but that has a little bit more to it. There's a lot of maps that aren't very good to be circumcised on. This is depressing me mentally. Challenger's Hill is just called the net, but it won't be as cold actually. There's a facility you can go in, so there's probably a lot of tools in there that could help you with your process. And you could stick your dick in the Go and Pack a Punch machine and have this C3PO penis for the rest of your life. So regardless of what happens, your dick would be shining gold like Mr. Krabs' fourth leg. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna put it above. I'm gonna put it behind Revelations actually, just because I feel like that would be absolutely fucking awesome. Terra Maledicta, isn't that just Darren Fung with a Mr. Krabs ass cheek filter over it? I don't really have much to say about Terra Maledicta. Is Vanguard Zombies Chart? Because if it is, that's just ass. I don't think we should count it as Trike. It was mostly developed by Sledgehammer, and Trike just kind of had to like sneak in at the last minute and say, "Hey, your game's unplayable. We'll try to fix it." Nobody could have fixed that. Bob the Builder would have fucking said, "Get me the fuck out. This is above my pay grade." Not even God could fix that. Vanguard is like active proof that there is no God. The Giant is just Darius again. Absolutely beautiful. I do prefer the Giant though because of the hidden perk and the extra drops you can get from the teleporter. And there's no goddamn Wonderwolf glitch. Transit, I mean, Transit is huge, and you could have Ted sit on, you could like kind of like insert Ted into your cockle and maybe like pluck it out, you know, like one of those like suction cup things that they do to help like needles get in. And I feel good, an absolutely beautiful time to insert Ted into. I think I need to delete the channel. What is going on with my head today? No, but like it would be fucking cool. And then you could go on the bus and have like a magical journey, and you could pick where you want to have it happen, and then you could loop around. You could be like, "Hey, it's been 5 laps since my foreskin has left me." I think that would be fun. It's gonna go above. This would never happen again. This would never fucking happen. But I got out because Ted is on the map, and I feel like he would give you good company for the circumcision. It would be an absolutely beautiful time. But on good consciousness, this would never fucking happen on any tier list ever. If your tier list looks like this, I need to know why. Is it because there's less to do on this and it's somehow easier? I don't know. I mean, Varrock isn't a same asylum. They probably fucking circumcise people in there all the time, and it's just mad insanity all there all the fucking time. There's probably people that try to escape their cell by sticking their dick out the window, and then it gets cut off on the fucking lunch like flap to get food and falls down on it. Absolutely crazy. I just don't really feel like there's much to offer on Varrock when it comes to circumcision. I mean, there is the circumcision share 3000 device on the map, actually, now I think about it, in the spawn room on the quick revive side, so that's pretty fun. I'm going to put behind Tactor Toten. Getting circumcised on the Titanic before you sank would be absolutely fucking beautiful, if I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm being honest with you guys, and I would definitely enjoy that. I feel like that would be like a not too shabby way to lose it, honestly. Especially if like the iceberg cut it off for you, and then you're just gonna die and barely even know what's going on anyway. That would be fun. And I mean, hey, I got circumcised on the Titanic. I don't know if that would be a flex, but I feel like the fact that you would be on the Titanic would be a little bit of a flex, so it's kind of hard to say. In all honesty with ourselves, I'm gonna put it right behind Die Machine. And next we got Zetsubo no Shima, also known as Shino Numa, on crack. You could use the KT4 to like help it loop and be the scissors would slide in better, as well as the Thrasher could like fucking beat you to death with its giant plant's tendrils, and next thing you know, you're gonna be blackout dead as hell to the world. You're not even gonna feel it happen anyway. So I feel like that might be a little bit advantageous to your situation as well. So it's going to go right behind Baron, and this is the beautiful, real, truest, 100% best which Call of Duty Zombies map is best to be circumcised on tier list, and I might also be the only one ever, because I'm the only one with enough fucking brainworms to make this bullshit. But I hope you did enjoy the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on the video if you did enjoy it, gamers. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Take care, stay hydrated, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your day, gamers. Take it easy. Peace out, boys. I'm going to get circumcised on Ancient Evil. Let's fucking go. Giganese, you did it again.